Welcome and thank you to each and every one of you who've come and made the effort to get here tonight to share this wonderful occasion with Leanne and I and Isaac and Emma. I know a lot of you have travelled a lot of distance. There's Queensland, there's West Australia, Isaac's come all the way from Perth to be the Maid of Honour. We've got Emma's relations from Tasmania who've arrived. We've even got people from Burrum Buddy. And I also, a special thank you to Isaac's boss, Lisa, down the back there, and the whole of the team from the Guyra Vet Clinic, who have left the whole of the Guyra district vetless for the weekend. Now, is this not one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen? Beautiful, and we're just so privileged and blessed to have you join the family. Now that brings me to Isaac mentioned in his in the ceremony about how he sweet talked Emma at this coffee date that we've heard all about here tonight. Now, Isaac's been sweet talking ever since he was a kid. Even at primary school, you remember in the end of year 5, it was just on Christmas. Isaac's writing out Christmas cards to the other kids in the class. Now, it wasn't just to Jack from Isaac. No, this went, "Dear Jack, you are my very best friend, Isaac." Now, that didn't just go to Jack, it went to every kid in the class. So it was a little surprised that he was elected school captain at primary school. And this trend continued through high school. In year 11, he sweet talked his way into being house captain of Wilson House at Trinity. And then we get to the very end of year 12 at the year 12 formal and the presentation of major awards. Anyway, all these people, as famous sportsmen, had done wonderful things, and the kid that got 5 firsts in the year and all this sort of thing. So it came to the most major award was the Caltex Cup, which was for the best all-round student. And that was not just for academic achievements, but also sporting achievements, service to the school and the general community. Well, Leanne and I must have nearly fallen through the floor when they announced that Isaac had won this award. So, extremely proud of that. You wouldn't think he'd be able to cap it, but soon after that, he sweet talked his way into Charles Sturt Uni Vet School. And I might just add, it's something I failed to achieve, because I wanted to be a vet when I left school, but didn't make it. I've become a lawyer instead. Anyway, then Isaac goes off to vet school, and he reports back at the first week that he turned up, and I think there was something like 70 students in first year. And of those, there was only about 5 males and the rest were females. I thought he'd won lotto. That's what you call a target-rich environment. Anyway, we thought it won't be long before we'll be welcoming a young vet lady up on the farm for the weekend or holidays. And anyway, time went on, no girls and no talk of girls or young vets or anything else. So 3 years down the track, we're invited to Wagga for the weekend for a major celebration. They're halfway through vet school, and there was a whole weekend of celebrations. So the first night, of course, was at the great institution of Charles Sturt Uni, the Crowbar, where Leanne and I, and especially Leanne, had to go through the extreme embarrassment and humiliation of seeing Isaac get up on the stage in front of hundreds of people, drop his pants and do the worm. A feat I hope he does not repeat here later tonight, by the way. So the following day was a football between the vets and there's one of the ag boys is here tonight I was talking to the ag boys. So anyway, Lee and I turned up at the football match, no sign of Isaac because apparently he was right out on the far wing, out of the action. But anyway, next thing we spot his favourite dog, Ralph. Ralph's down there and we see him with this beautiful lady with dark black hair and dark eyes. And I thought, Ralph's at it again. We'd heard about Ralph rounding up women for Isaac. So we went down, and it turns out it was Emma there minding Ralph. So this is the first we'd ever heard of Emma. And I think, Sam, you're right, he kept this a secret for quite some time, didn't he? So anyway, things went on from there. He'd obviously done some sweet talking there, and here we are tonight. But Emma, as I said, she comes from good stock. We've met Ross tonight here, who's both a farmer and an engineer, which is two very honourable professions. Jill, who breeds border collies, and we obviously welcome them and their son Sam into our family as well. I've got a speech here somewhere. So we not only welcome Emma, but we welcome Ross and Jill and Sam also into our family. I'd also like to make a special mention of the grandparents who, on my side and Leanne's side, have both passed away. It's Robert, Ned and Graham, and also Ralph and Delma Wagner. And also Emma's grandparents too. I know she's got Nan, who's still alive and would love to be here tonight, but she's 95 out of Albury, so I'm sure each and every grandparent would be extremely proud tonight of both of you, and they're probably up in heaven looking down, having a wonderful time. So we'd just like to remember their contribution as well to tonight. So, I give thanks to all of you. I give thanks to the catering staff, some beautiful catering, to all the other staff and the venue people, and each and every one of you here tonight. I just thank you for sharing this wonderful occasion. Thank you.